Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Internet Nonsense and Search for Knowledge podcast. I know I'm asked once again. I have no clue why I need to do this, but I don't know. It just makes you feel better, honestly. I don't like my ugly face being shown on camera all the time. It's kind of pointless because I already see my ugly face out there. But anyways, I've already said that a billion times. Let's go back into discussion here. Anyways, let's see. I'm trying to get something to work at the moment, and I'm not certain how it's going to happen here. I'm trying to get this to where I can just play videos on the stream without having to use an extra speaker or use whatever bullshit that's in place. So I'm just going to play this video, and if it does work, let me know. Oh, okay, so I cannot hear anything from that. God damn, my live feed really sucks, guys. I'm so sorry. I am so inept at broadcasting that I have no clue what the fuck I'm doing. Okay. So I really apologize for this, but it's fine. We're gonna get a couple of the people here anyways pretty soon. Hopefully, anyways. I did give them the link to the discussion, so they should be here shortly. Anyone with a brain will know that this podcast is great. So let's see here. Let's go back to the board. And then we'll do a screen share on a particular video. So what I've been doing thus far is I've been using the screen share option for Google Plus Hangouts, and I've been trying to get it to where I can just plug it in, so to speak, and make this work. Now, I have a series of videos that we could look at, but at the same time, I don't know how I can get this to be heard. Any of these videos that we're watching, how we're going to be able to hear any of these videos. So that is one of the biggest challenges that it's going to be for this podcast. Now, honestly, there's probably a way to do it that I'm just not paying attention to, but it's whatever. So what we're going to do right now is see if I can just transition the audio from the video to whatever it is I need.
Welcome to the very first and possibly last episode of Cooking with Milo.
Okay, so I definitely heard that. And it went through my speaker, which I try not to have it do because I don't want it to be going through my shitty speaker. Or not speaker, microphone. Sorry, idiot here trying to do his own shit. All right, let's see here. Let's see if this one worked out. Sorry, idiot here trying to do shitty speaker. Okay, so I definitely heard that.
Cooking with Milo.
Okay, cooking with Milo. Fucking A. Okay, let's go back to me now. All right, so oh man, this is the shittiest podcast on the planet. But I think we should stimulate this with more human conversation rather than just like watching YouTube videos constantly. Let's see what we got here. I'm trying to find a way to get these stupid assholes in my room. Are you fucking serious right now? Oh my god. Of course. Hold on a second. I need to. The whole thing with adding people to this thing has to do with my apparently. All right, let's see here. So we got to invent Braden. Braden. Who's that? Oh, there's Darwin. Hello. So we got Uno individual. Who else do we need? How you doing, brother?
Good.
Hey,
Let's see.
yo.
Cool. Awesome. All right, so now I've added Luke in. Okay. Now Braden's in here. Try to call me on my phone. Well, it went on my phone anyways. I guess you're trying to call me through Google Plus, right?
Yeah, I tried.
Okay, because it went to my phone and I was like, what the fuck? Do you guys like my attire today? I look fucking gorgeous, don't I?
Mm-hmm. Look like you start a revolution, buddy.
Yeah, man. I still have any Molotovs on me.
I mean, I'll sell you some designs if you want them, but
Yeah, here's how to make a T90 tank even shittier than it is.
I would destroy it. I'm sorry. It's Cold War trash. I mean, so are Abrams, but I mean, they can take a hit. And they're not hashed out T-72s.
Wait, Abrams are like Cold War trash?
They're somewhat Cold War trash, like M1A2s. I mean, they're fairly decent. A T90 though is just a rehashed T-72. And Abrams is at least fairly original.
That makes sense. Because the only thing I know about like the Abrams tank is the fact that it has like a smooth bore barrel, which is
Yeah.
really interesting because they don't really use those anymore.
Oh yeah, no one uses rifle barrels anymore because fin stabilize is a lot more accurate at the speeds that they're going at, and just for the range. And plus the rifling messes with shape charges, and so when the anti-tank rounds, like when they have anti-tank rounds and they want to hit something, the rifling really messes with the way the shape charge forms when it goes to pierce the armor. I think the only nation that still uses rifled cannons anymore are Britain, because they have a very specific technique and tactic they like to use with Hesh rounds, and rifling helps their Hesh rounds. So, some good dose of military knowledge for you guys.
I don't know jack shit about this stuff.
That's okay. It'll be much easier to kill you commies when that shit happens.
Fuck, dude. Goddamn communists. I invited Luke in. He's just being a fat.
He probably is just being a fag. Well, actually, no, I think he probably is being a fag because he's getting hit on by a bunch of chicks, but he's not doing anything about it. So,
Oh, Jesus. So, Brandon, I have something for you to read here. I'll put it up on the screen so you can see what it is. Hold on a second.
if it has anything about my sexuality, then I'll gladly accept it because I'm open to anything.
Okay. Oh, that's great because it's oh man, it's right. Read. Yeah.
Up with a huge cock. I'm a 34-year-old white guy looking for a very well endowed older top guy to get to know and live out some fantasies with. Please be serious.
Oh, shit.
Maybe I could like glue some Or no, I should like dye my hair white and then pretend I'm old.
He probably wouldn't notice too. He'd be like, "Ooh, pretty boy."
Oh yeah.
Oh shit! Someone read this one.
Read it. Hold on. Let me get back to Hangouts real quick. I want to suck. Uh. 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 Sounds like
Hey man,
some Chinese person trying to set up a fake ad wrote that. Like, I want to kneel in front of you, mouth open, grab my head in my mouth, deeper, deeper, fill my throat with your hot, no reciprocation necessary. Love to get into kinky play. To am very clean, disease free, free. It sounds like someone who can't speak English was trying to make that.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Why is your mic off? Mics are not allowed to be off in this.
Yeah, Darwin.
I'm just listening.
I'm trying to bring some people in here from like other Google Hangouts I've had, and
As
they're
long
all
as
pretty cool.
he doesn't show up, I don't care. Because that seems like a Cameron thing that would happen.
Let's see. I'm gonna try to invite Palm Jam. Palm Jam's really cool. Who else?
Oh, who's that Asian kid who's been running from like the Singapore police? Like Amon something.
Oh, Amos Yee.
Yeah, that guy. He'd be pretty cool to have in this discussion.
Oh fuck yeah, dude. I wish I could find him though. He probably wouldn't talk to us.
Dude, I would totally export him out of that country. Like, smash and grab, destroy some military infrastructure while I'm there. And just take the guy out. Like, I didn't even need to destroy all that infrastructure. Like, I just kind of did it out of the will of my own heart.
I think he's pretty cool. He is pretty. He has some very controversial positions on fucking like child porn and shit.
Okay, I'm gonna admit, like, there is some very controversial stuff about that, but I mean, I get the idea behind it. Like, the idea is that liberty shouldn't be only extended to like a specific age, that anyone should be able to enjoy themselves, or that anyone should have the liberty to express their own bodily love or something like that. I mean,
To express
I
their
think
body.
I think the closest I can come to that is lowering the age of consent from 18 to 16, and that's about it.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, the age of consent should be like a. I mean, we're so fucking arbitrary. We just give it a. We just gotta find a certain age and just put it there. You know, set it there at 18 or whatever. But I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of people who make arguments for, having no age of consent,
Yeah.
which I think is kind of crazy. But oh fuck, my shit is all fucked up here. Oh, and for everyone watching, which is no one currently, but anyways, we're going to be starting a Patreon account soon. So if you want to see this podcast go somewhere, as far as getting new equipment, getting new content to, exhibit on this podcast, please consider donating to Patreon.
We don't need equipment. We'll do it like the pioneers did their podcasts, with just a good old camera and some electricity.
Fuck, dude. Yeah, man, we're gonna walk across the middle of the country with hand carts.
I hope they like racist jokes.
Oh fuck yeah! And this podcast gives no fucks. We give no fucks regarding what kind of humor is shared.
So does
This
that mean
racist
if
demon
we
something.
invited Amazing Atheist in here, I don't need to have a discussion with him? I can just call him fat? That'd be pretty awesome.
Yeah, pretty much actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything goes on this podcast as long as we fall within the YouTube terms of service. So no dicks or anything.
Damn it.
Yeah, just whip out her dick on the stream, and then I get a fucking flag, and then
I like
my
to
channel's taken down.
And so if I ever like had to work out while I was doing this podcast, I mean, come on, you guys wouldn't want to watch that?
Shit, dude. Fuck, dude. I don't know if I'd watch any of that shit. I would not sit there and listen. Da. Huh. I could invite Bernie Sanders to this call.
No.
Do it.
Actually,
Well,
you know what? That'd be interesting. Do it.
Well, it says his name is. It says Bernie Sanders. I don't even know if this is the real guy, but I'm going to invite him. And who else?
That'd be pretty cool if Bernie Sanders had actually joined in. I'd actually have some legitimate questions for him.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. They could invite Iron in here. Iron's cool.
I wish I knew who that was.
Iron cock.
The Iron Sheik? That'd be pretty badass.
Oh fuck, dude. That would be the best guest for this podcast ever, would be the Iron Sheik. We could just talk to him about all the old wrestlers, like, how come you know like Ultimate Warrior? And he's just sitting there like, fuck the Ultimate Warrior. Fuck Hulk Hogan. Fuck you. I was not prepared today, man. I had no fucking content to share with you guys. Well, there is a video by Milo Stewart we could watch, I guess.
Okay.
Oh my god. You guys are gonna love this. It's actually pretty short too. I won't play it in quick succession, but it is quite funny. Alright, let's see here. Hold on a second. Look at this shit.
Ew.
Oh my god. I feel so bad for Milo.
Stupid trannies. God.
Alright, let's see what this bitch has to say. Oh, I mean, sorry, this guy. Let's see what this guy has to say. Hold on a second.
Just say ho of other genders.
Well, he says he's non-binary. You know, he says that he's a non-binary male, which I don't know what that fucking means, because I don't know. It's bullshit. But anyways, let's play this. Tell me if you guys can even hear it, though.
Welcome
I can hear it.
to the very first and possibly last episode of Cooking with Milo.
That's a chick.
Or is it?
Wow.
She has a dick. She has a dick. Oh my god. I don't want to. Part of me wants to keep playing this. Part of me wants to like stop now.
Let's see what happens.
Okay, we'll see what happens. What the fuck? What is this shit?
Ew.
It's another gender. Oh god, that is too fucking much. Oh god, that's gross. Fucking pizza boner. Well, I gotta say, man, I've never been disappointed subscribing to Milo Stewart. I've gotten pretty close, but I've never been fully disappointed by her videos. Sorry, his videos.
Okay, I want you to go into Wikipedia for us and display the description of a book called 120 Days of Sodom by Marquis de Sade.
120 Days of Sodom.
It is
Wikipedia?
it is interesting.
Okay. All right, let's see this shit. Hold on a second. I found the page. I just gotta
Don't
make sure.
put it up real quick because I'm gonna exit out and switch over from my phone onto my laptop. So
Oh. Okay, sounds good.
yeah, that nasty book. All right, I'll be right back.
Holy shit. Wait, hold on a second. Oh, okay, so this came out in like 1904. Okay. I'm just gonna read the summary before we get to the rest of it. Let's see. 120 Days of Sodom, or The School of Libertins, is a novel by the French writer and nobleman Donatien Alphonse Francois, Marquis de Sade, described as both pornographic and erotic. Oh, wow. So it's not just an erotic novel, it's a pornographic erotic novel. That's great. Oh, my lord. Damn it. I fucked up my shit. Sorry, guys. Hold on. I can't hear any of you if you guys are speaking. You shouldn't be because I'm speaking. All right, let's see. Okay, there we go. Now we're back on track. So it's pornographic and erotic. That's great. Oh, it was written in 1785. That's actually pretty insane. I've never heard of erotic literature made in 1700s. Let's see here. It tells the story of four wealthy male libertines who resolve to experience the ultimate sexual gratification in orgies. To do this, they seal themselves away for 4 months in an inaccessible castle in the heart of the Black Forest, with a harem of 46 victims.
I am here.
Shit, dude. I hadn't even got done with the fucking summary yet.
Oh, it's a terrible book. It's written in the 1700s. That's the only way it was able to get published. I don't think that book would pass nowadays, to be honest.
Let's see. In the heart of the Black Forest, with a harem of 46 victims, mostly young male and female teenagers, and engaged 4 female brothel keepers to tell the stories of their lives and adventures. The women's narratives form an inspiration for the sexual abuse and torture of the victims, which gradually mounts in intensity and ends in their slaughter. Jesus Christ.
No, dude, you gotta read. You gotta read a little more than just that. You gotta go way down.
Oh, of course. I don't think we should stop here. All right, let's see. The work went unpublished until the early 20th century. In recent times, it has also been translated into many languages. Why? Why would you want other cultures to hear this bullshit? All right, it says, it remains a highly controversial book, no shit, having been banned by some governments due to its explicit nature and themes of sexual violence and extreme cruelty, but remains to significant interest to students and historians. Oh my god. Students and historians, it's okay if you guys read this. Everyone else needs Jesus. All right, let's see here. History. See, it's 37 days in 1785 while he was in prison at the Bastille. In the Bastille. Being short of writing materials and fearing confiscation, he wrote it in a tiny writing on a continuous 12-meter long roll of paper made of individual small pieces of paper smuggled into the prison and glued together. Oh my god. That is insane.
Dude, it's the most metal book I've ever heard of.
It basically is. When the Bastille was stormed and looted on July 14th, 1789, at the beginning of the French Revolution, Sade believed the work was lost forever, and later wrote that he wept tears of blood over its loss. I don't know. I don't think we lost much by losing this. Let's see. Assessments. All right. Sade described his work as the most impure tale that has ever been told since the world began. The first publisher of the work, Dr. Bloch, regarded its thorough categorization of all manner of sexual fetishes as having significant importance to doctors, jurists, and anthropologists. Okay. Wow. This is great. We should get a copy of this book. I want to get a copy of this book.
I don't. I've already read some passages out of it. I threw up. I'm not ready to read that.
Let's see here. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, hold on a second. See, Giselle Deleuze considers the 120 days, along with the rest of Sade's corpus, in conjunction with Sacher Masoch, whatever that means, remarking, the work of Sacher Masoch cannot be regarded as pornography. It merits the more exalted title of pornology. Okay, hold on a second. Pornology is officially a fucking thing.
I'm actually going to look that up real quick.
Yes, we need to find it on Urban Dictionary and see what they got to say about it. We need to talk to the experts. Pornology. Okay, let's see here.
Oh, man, it is on Urban Dictionary.
It is?
Yeah. The study of the origin, history, and functionality of pornography in society. Trying to give an academic bent to your explanation to your wife as to why all those free 30-second movie clips were all over your computer desk. 3. Any attempt to justify your $7 a month porn addiction. Interesting.
Thank you, Urban Dictionary. The Internet Nonsense and Search for Knowledge podcast, sponsored by Urban Dictionary. All right, let's see. The characters. Okay, this seems pretty interesting. Okay, the Duc de Blanc. What? I can't read this French yet. Anyways, aged 50, an aristocrat who acquired his wealth by poisoning his mother for the purpose of inheritance. Okay, so he's typical medieval shit. Prescribing the fate to his sister when she found out of this plot. This is described as being tall, strongly built, highly sexual potent. Although it is emphasized that he is a complete coward and proud of it too. Okay. Let's see. Now his brother, he is 45, a scrawny and a weak man with a nasty mouth. Ew, whatever that means. Very much given to sodomy, especially passive sodomy. He enjoys combining murder with sex. Okay, so he's snuff boy. He refuses to have vaginal intercourse. Wow. What a fucking pussy. All right. These guys are all old, too. They're all like their 50s and 60s and shit. That's insane. The victim. Okay, some of the victims here. The daughters of 4 principal characters who have been sexually abusing for years all die with the exception of the Duke's daughter, Julie, who is spared for becoming something of a libertine herself. 8 boys and 8 girls aged from 12 to 15. Oh my god. All have been kidnapped and chosen because of their beauty. They are also all virgins, and the 4 libertines plan on deflowering them vaginally, especially over these course of events. In the selection process, the boys are dressed as girls to help the 4 in making selections. What the fuck? The oldest person is 15, and the youngest person is 12.
Oh my god, this gives me a stomach ache, honestly, thinking about this book.
Jesus. Oh my god! So this is divided into four. So this like 4 month thing is set out on four. Oh my
yeah,
god!
120 days, man.
So it's like you think it's bad this month. Wait till next month. Oh yeah. All right, let's see. The anecdotes are the only ones written in detail. Simply considered simple in terms of including actual not including actual penetration. Okay, and the anecdotes are aimed at men who are like masturbate in the faces of 7-year-old girls and indulge in urine drinking and scatology.
Dude,
Ugh. These are not simple passions. These are criminal passions.
they
Oh,
are. My stomach.
okay, here's December. Extravagant perversions, vaginally rape female children. Oh boy, yeah. Indulge in incest and flagellation. Tales of men who indulge in sacrilegious activities are also recounted. Such as men who enjoyed having sex with nuns whilst watching mass being performed. So he's hitting the nuns while they're having mass. Like, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. All right, let's see. January, the criminal passions. Albeit stopping short of murder. Oh my God. Include men who sodomize girls as young as 3, prostitute their own daughters. Those who mutilate women by tearing off fingers or burning them with red hot pokers. Ugh. During the month, the 4 libertines be having anal sex with the 16 male and female children who, along with their victims, are treated more brutally as time goes on, with regular beatings and whippings. What the fuck? Final 150 aqueducts are those involving murder. Disembowel pregnant women. Burn alive entire families. What the fuck? Jesus. The final tale is one being simple passions of written in detail. Dude, this sounds like my biography or something, dude. Anyways, let's see. Oh my fuck. Film it. No. They did not do film adapt. Seriously? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, let me read this shit. In the final vignette of Le Hador, whatever that means, a surrealist film directed by Luis Buñuel, was written by Buñuel and Salvador Dali. The intertile narration tells an orgy of 120 days of depraved acts, reference to the 120 days of Sodom. It tells us that the survivors of the orgy are ready to emerge. The survivors, okay. From the door of the castle emerges the blindness who is supposed to look like a mythical figure. Young girl runs out of the castle. The douche comforts the girl, but then escorts her back inside. A lad's scream is then heard as he re-emerges with blood on his robes and missing his beard. What the fuck? 1975, Pier Paolo Pasolini, a really fucked up dude, turned the book into a film. The film was transported from 18th century France to the last days of Mussolini's regime in the Republic of Salo. Salo is commonly listed as among the most controversial films ever made. I wonder why. Fuck, dude, this is fucking awful.
You should read
I
some
love
of
it.
the actual parts in it.
You want to read the actual book?
No, I don't want to read the actual book, but I've read parts out of it.
I mean, I'm talking about like right now.
Oh no. Please don't. I want to sleep.
Okay, I guess we won't go there. But holy shit, that was great. That was fucked up though.
Yeah, terrible.
Makes me like want to fucking like get rid of the Tor browser.
I kind of hope like no one is still watching this, or no one is watching this.
It's too late. Our necrophiliac bullshit is out there for everyone to see now.
Oh,
We might as well just fucking kill ourselves.
I just might actually. Like,
After reading that shit, fuck yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Oh
and
my
I got
God.
some paracord right next to my bed. I'll see you guys in the afterlife.
I'm gonna see if I can find an ebook.
No. You probably will.
So the first search was 120 Days of Sodom online. The whole movie.
You're gonna have to read this all off.
I don't think we're gonna. Well, I don't think we have to read it. I'm just gonna make sure that I can, download an ebook of this for future reference. Not because I'm into this shit, but
I'm
because
just imagining like governments looking through your browser history right now and checking all this stuff out, and they're like, "Dude, should we like be worried about this guy? They're actually trying to find a copy of this book."
Well, I mean, it's such an old book. I'm pretty sure that it's out there for free, anyways. I mean,
Probably, unless someone bought rights to it.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, don't old books like after like 50 years or something they become like reprintable through other publishers and stuff or something like that.
I've never looked at it.
Oh my God. How many
Is
pages?
it all there?
Is it all there? Let's see. So I'm gonna go down the list of pages here. Okay. Part the first. And it goes all the way to the 30th day.
Oh, they go day by day. Oh, 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 oh. It's so weird. Oh.
I'm not reading anything I'm seeing thus far, but I can tell that this content is riveting. Okay, let's see. Why, do close, said the bishop. I think we might proceed now. We only wish to point out that your man's request had nothing of the unusual about it, and that a woman's tongue is fit to nothing if to wipe an ass. Okay, I think I know what they're talking about. Fuck that. We're not looking at that no more. I think we're done as far as that goes. Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, let's just quit it, please.
Rage quit. Fucking done. Done. Jesus. Goddamn, wait. Man, I wasn't prepared today, but you sure as hell were. I can tell you that much. You probably weren't prepared to read it, though. You're like seeing this. It's like, oh, what's this? I like the cover.
No, dude, like, I found that. I was just on Facebook and, like, some ranker thing was, like, it was, like, the worst parts out of that book. Like, it went, like, a list of, like, the 20 worst parts out of that book. It was just, like, stomach churning.
Jesus. God damn, that's so fucking awful.
It is.
That's the only kind of stuff you'd see on the deep web,
But
anyways.
It's not on the deep web. It's not. It's like it's on paper. That's the weird thing.
Let's check this out. Hey, do you ever own a Ruger 1022?
I've owned several.
Check this shit out, dude.
Oh, wait. We got one more.
Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure I know where this is going.
Fully automatic Ruger 1022.
Well, yeah, I don't remember what the part in it is called, but all you need is a Dremel. You just shave like this one little part out, and it's crazy.
Let's see here. He's got some tracers in it this time. Let's see what he does with it. Brrr. Fucking little. My dad used to own one of those too. Little Ruger 1022.
Dude, but that binary trigger though that we had talked about last time.
Oh yeah.
It's like $500 to have it fully assembled in an AR lower, and then $400 standalone. That's crazy.
That's definitely less expensive than a fucking fully auto though. I mean, you could pay upwards of thousands of dollars for a fucking fully automatic something like a Uzi. It's all because the government's ban on automatic weapons after 1986.
Well, I mean, without registry, anyways.
Right. But yeah, this is the gun I want to get. I mean, already. Oh, can you even see it? You probably can see it. Oh yeah, you can see it.
Was it a Mauser?
Yes, this is a Yugoslav Mauser.
Nice.
Yes, they're very great. I was thinking about getting one of
Think of
these.
trying to think of like a way I could rig a scope onto my Nagant. Because I mean, you can do the scout rail idea where you have to tap the chamber, but I'm not really comfortable with that or tapping the bore either. So I'm trying to like formulate how they did it. And I don't know.
So you're thinking of scout scope, right?
Yeah, the scout scope thing.
So you're thinking about having it like right where the iron sights were.
That's like one of the ways you can do it. There's another way you can do it where you attach a Picatinny rail up on top of the bore, or not the bore, the chamber. You tap the chamber and you put a Picatinny rail on it, which I'm not so okay with that. But I want to do it like the original over under, or the original like it goes over the chamber. I want to do it like that, but the only way you can do it is if you buy like one of those reproduction ones, or you get the original one.
I mean, I'm thinking that this would be the best way to do it. You just have it like this. You know how they used to.
Well, that's
Where you
the
have it
way
come on.
they did that is they tapped the side of that with some drills and then put a rail on there, which is weird because I would imagine it'd just be something to attach on. But brushes aren't that small.
I mean, also, if you do it that way, you'd have to get a bent bolt too. You have to buy a bent bolt because the straight one would run into it. But I mean, I guess you could do. I don't know. There's this one too where you just use the. Oh wait, no, that's the one you were talking about where they go straight into the bore, right?
Yeah, it's that idea.
I don't.
That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah. I don't know. I've never seen that done before, but I mean, I don't know. I guess it can be done, obviously, but let's see. I was thinking about doing the way where you just fucking you just attach it to where the iron sights used to be. Like you put a rail on that. Like you have to get an old adapter. Like there's an old scope adapter that you can use to put on there, and then you can just put a rail on it, and then you can just put whatever scope you want on there, which is a really cool idea too. But or you could go to hold on a second. Mitchell's Mausers. You can go to Mitchell's Mausers, and you can just get one.
And go take a trip to Mitchell's Mausers.
Mitchell's Mauser. Yeah, but you can just get one all made. I mean, if you want to take the pansy route and spend all the money, I mean, you can get the Mosin sniper rifle here, but I don't know. Hey, but it does come with a copy of Enemy at the Gates, which is a pretty good movie, I think.
Oh, the movie.
Yeah.
I already have the movie. And then I also have Notes from a Russian Sniper by Vasily Zaitsev, which is a pretty good book. But I kind of liked Sniper on the Eastern Front by Elbert Wacker. It was a lot better.
I don't know, man. I couldn't even pick a side to be on in that kind of war. Because of just how brutal it was for.
Well, at the same time, I really hate Jewish people, but on the other hand, you got to smash capitalism. I'd imagine that's probably your dilemma.
And thus, national anarchism was born. Fucking, I don't get it. I still don't get the national anarchism.
That's an oxymoron right there. Those two words can't go together.
You know, I did have a. I was trying to find a group on Facebook here.
Is it the Libertarian Socialists? Because they're retarded.
That's not what I was thinking of, but I don't know. There was like a national anarchist group, I think.
National anarchists.
The national anarchist movement. Okay. All right, let's see.
Are they just anarchists who like to use force? I don't get it. I just don't.
Let's see here. A book on national anarchism too. That must be interesting.
There it is.
Yeah, it's called National Anarchism, a Reader. Wow. Methodology and application, heroes and villains. What? They all sound like villains to me. Let's see. So there's probably groups. Yeah, that's for what it wasn't a page, it was a group. And they're pretty small. Hold on a second. Let me read the description. The description has something weird. Let me see this. National anarchists seek to establish decentralized village communities in which people can occupy their own areas in which to live according to their own principles. These areas can take on a variety of different forms, offering people a real alternative to the dogmatic and stagnant ideologies of both left and right. Ours is a realistic and tangible form of escapism, a network of total environments to nurture and maintain the great diversity of mankind. Some of us also support racial separatism, but we remain opposed to race hatred and supremacy. Our anarchism is also genuine, and therefore we reject fascism and National Socialism in their entirety. Okay, so now I think I kind of understand this. So I did feel like there was a racial separatist thing here, and that makes sense because I don't know. People try to break down like, okay, what makes you an American? You know, what makes you, ethnically an American or whatever. You know, people try to have that race question, but at the same time, it's kind of pointless. I don't know. Fucking national anarchism.
I gotta say, like, something I've noticed about, like, communists or socialists or just generally people who follow, like, Marxist thought or, like, Leninists or Stalinists, kind of like how Lucan is. They're fiercely, like, loyal about like, whose side they take. They say, hey, I was having a discussion with Lucan over Facebook, and it came up with Ludmila Pavlichenko, and it was her like hugging her rifle or whatever in World War II, and then there's something about her smiling or like having a bright smile. I was like, well, she wasn't too bright until Sepp Allerberger killed an entire company of them on his own, which he did. It's a written account. He took out an entire company of female Russian snipers on his own in a trench. It's just, and he maintained that the female snipers of Soviet Russia were still had greater skill than he did for the simple fact that they were communists. It wasn't really much of a debate. But, just I don't know. They have like they're incredibly loyal to their own side and their own bias.
Well, that's another thing too. There's always the bias part where, this is my political ideology, so I kind of agree with whoever's in it. I mean, I think everyone kind of does that to a degree. I mean, some of us are less partisan based, but at the same time, we still try to hold our own, which kind of makes sense. I mean, you kind of want to be around people who think the same you do, because they have your best interest in mind, because you guys are thinking the same goal. But at the same time, I don't know, the bias is often blinding, and that's why I feel like the communist movement is kind of I mean, it's too divided among itself to function as a whole. Same thing with like a fucking other democratic movements as well. Too divided to function as a whole.
Yeah.
Alternativeright.blogspot.com. Oh boy.
You know something I really want to do? Grow marijuana in my backyard while distilling moonshine in my garage and having an underground weapons factory in my basement while hosting an illegal fighting ring in my living room. That would just be awesome. I'd have the coolest house in the world and no one could tell me otherwise.
That'd be pretty cool though. I'd spend most of my time probably in the the part where they grow the weed, but I'd spend my time.
I would live capitalist dream, I'd make bank honestly off that house.
Live happily forever after in my underground bunker.
Like, I don't want to come out. Dude, you gotta come out eventually. No, there's communists outside, and I don't want to go outside.
Communists are all fucking what's the word? Not subhuman, but subterranean. All communists are subterranean.
Why do you say that?
Makes sense to me, anyways.
Why do you say that?
It just does. I just think, communists are like dirt people. I think that, Luke can attest to that too. I think he can attest to the fact that we're all fucking, dirty fucking communists. He'll probably agree too. He'll be like, yes, dirty fucking communists are the best ideology.
Well, I mean, that seems to be how it is nowadays.
Yeah. Let's see here. Well, I think we're close to an hour now. Alrighty, everybody. We're going to see the end of this broadcast, but I think it was amazing because we found some awesome material. So it was good.
Some interesting material, at least.
Yeah, it was great. I'm gonna go read it after this. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching. Peace, y'all.
Later.